brought your wife in to work with you,
Mhm.
right? What not necessarily what how did the dynamic change, because I'm sure that did, but more of what was how did you guys balance the masculine, like the masculine energy and feminine energy, and how did
Mhm.
specifically that whatever balance or imbalance you guys were operating in, how did that
Mhm.
affect the relationship?
Well, you know, part of it was me understanding that in order for there to be real success and for us to really create substantial positive impact in people's lives, to create the kind of income that would create financial freedoms and to really move to a place where entrepreneurism was fun. Like I first realized that it takes many different skill sets and many different zones of genius, right? Much more than just what I had to offer, and and move from this position of people work for me to people work alongside me, people work with me, and so once I realized the value in what other people bring to the table and what can happen when I spend my energy and my gifts and talents in helping create the vision and the talents I have within operations, because that's really where I thrive, is on the operation sides of things, and setting other people up for success, like Zig Ziglar. And you interviewed his son, I believe it was recently, right? And
Yeah.
one of my favorite quotes is, "If you help other people get what they want, you will get what you want in return." And when I realized that, it just became a matter of my wife has incredible talent and zones of genius that I don't have, that are necessary to success in business. And we learned how to tap into that and to leverage it. And so then it became something to where we became much more of a team than just this. We are husband and wife, and we are co-owners of a business. And so let's just divide up the stuff to do, and then just kind of try to do this divide and conquer. It became much more strategic, based on zones of genius, based on having clarity around the mission, the vision, the core values, and realizing that a lot of times the answer to the problems in business is not what do I need to do, it is who do I need to help, right? Who do I need to do it? And my wife, she plays a very important role in that. Now we have ownership in a variety of different companies, and she has different roles and responsibilities according to her zone of genius in all of them. And so it's become something that has been um, something that's really fun now, and is a topic of conversation that we have, that we both enjoy, and we respect each other's opinions and those gifts and talents. And we like me being even the alpha, and the guy that's the front facing person. I know when it's time to, this is her, like I need to listen to her, and like she needs to run with this. This is her thing. And when she needs support. And so we talk about that on our date nights every week. We talk about that on our drives and our walks, and it's turned out to be a very fruitful thing for the marriage.
To be able to step into situations and be like, okay, this is more your zone of genius. This is mine. We communicate about the overlap, and we can talk about what's going on, but really being able to say, okay, this is where you're going to thrive, and this is where
Hmm.
I'm going to thrive.
Yeah,
Having
we
that
did
kind of
something.
dynamic.
Correct. Yeah, we did something, and anybody listening that was interested to reach out, I get you the information on it. But we went through something called an Enneagram, and it's a particular kind of personality assessment that was really, really helpful. And we worked with a facilitator of it. Her name is Lori. This was actually introduced to me by Bridget, my chief of operations gal, and her and her husband had done it previously. We went through it. Lori met with me individually, helped me understand what she calls the lights and shadows of my personality. Kristen, my wife, did the same thing. And then she met 2 or 3 times with the two of us together and said, Matt, this is how Kristen thinks, sees the world. This is, her internal dialogue with things. This is what helps her thrive. And then she said, Kristen, here's Matt's, and so it's also doing things where those tools are out there, like things like the Enneagrams and these other tools are out there to help each other understand each other more. And dude, if you're not willing to do that with your spouse and understand your spouse, the one person that you chose to do life with, then what is that? What message does that send if you're doing it with your team and you're doing that with the company, but you're not doing it with the family, you're not doing it with the spouse, right? So we do all those things, and it's given us more and more tools by others who that's within their zone of genius to help us become what I call a force multiplier. Like it feels like oftentimes there's not just two of us addressing this issue or opportunity. There's like 10 of us doing it because we know how to do it so well now.